Hi, today I am going to we are going to work about the transformations. So I created a new package. In this package we are going to see some additional transformations apart from the first one. In the first class we have seen other transformation, right? So now we are going to see some other transformations. So mainly we are going to see at the merge join, union all. Okay, sorry, merge join, union all. We don't have any union, just we have the union all transformation. So we will see them. So before going to that, what I want to do, I just created 3 tables here. Okay, I have created table student ID Hyderabad, and I have created I will insert the values into that, and I have created one more table with the student table. It's a it will have the student details in Vijayawada, and this table will have the student details of Chennai. Okay, so I am inserting values into them. So let's say the Vijayawada ID starts from 100. So 101 comma, the student name is, I'll just give A. Just whatever you want, I'll just insert 2 or 3 records. Okay, 102, and I'll just give B, and this is for student Hyderabad. The same thing, I'll copy the same structure, Control C, and give here instead of Hyderabad you will be getting VJD, right? And here Vijayawada, let's say, okay, this is Hyderabad, right? Hyderabad starts from 101. Let's say Vijayawada starts from 1000. 1001, the name is some AA, and this is from 1002, and this is from BB. Done. Now I'll go into the student with the Chennai, and let's say Chennai starts from 10,000. So it is 10,001. Let's say we'll have 3 A's, 10,002. So we have like 3 B's. Okay, now I'll just execute this entire queries. So create, insert. So I am creating and inserting 2 records. Done. Oh, incorrect syntax near. Okay, what is this? Oh, sorry, I forgot to write values. It will be inserted. Oh, I think it got error. So executed. Now that is done. So what I'll do here also, I'll write values here. Now I'll execute this table also. Done. Next I'll go here, last table. So here also I need to write values. I'll execute this. So now 3 tables are created, and the data is inserted into 3 tables. So basically, I think we already discussed, right? Union all. So in the SQL Server you will not have the union all. Just you will have the 2 things. We will see one by one. Okay. So suppose, let's say, if you want to merge the data from all the 3 different sources, if you want to combine the data from all different sources into single table, let's say I got one table called create table. I'll name the table name as student, just student. So this table student all. So this table will have details of all the students. So I'll have the student ID as integer, or SID, right? SID, right? So SID as integer, and I will have S name as varchar 10. So what my scenario is that I want to load all the data from all the student tables into this single table. Okay, how we are going to load? See. So in order to load that, you need to use 3 different sources, right? So I'll be getting from. So let's say we'll be going one by one. So I'll go to the source 1. So where we have created the tables, oh sorry, I have created all the tables in the master. Actually I should not do that. Go to the master tables, I just delete them. Yeah, I have a habit of that, because mostly I will not check the database name. I'll just delete them, because I said, right, don't, by default it will be selected the master, so don't create them in the master. So now this is the thing. So I'll just change it to the test database. Now I'll execute them. Execute this. So everything will be created. Done. So I want to load that all 2 into the table. So first, for that purpose, I'll take the task. I'll take the data flow task. Done. When I click the data flow task, I'll go here. So here I'll go to the source, because I want two types of sources, right? I need 2 types of sources. We'll go step by step. OLEDB source, OLEDB. So, first let us say we will be loading the 2 tables data into that single table. We'll load the 2 tables data. So, for that purpose I will go here, I will just select it one, it is not there, right. So, just click on the new, already I have created them, just select OK. Now, the table name will be school Hyderabad and school Vijayawada will load first. School Hyderabad, done. See the column names, OK. And next here I will be writing school columns, sorry, I will go here, I will select the school Vijayawada, right, school Vijayawada, done. So, now I can see the columns and OK, it is done. Now, what I want, I will write it as it is a school Hyderabad, HYD I will write, it is a Vijayawada, right. So, Vijayawada, it is a Vijayawada. So, now I want to merge them. So, in order to merge the 2 data, so you will be using one transformation called merge. In the other in the common transformations, you will have one transformation called merge. Just drag and drop merge. So, basically you can see it here. You can see the symbol. 2 things are outputted as 1. Okay, 2 things will be outputted as 1. So, means it will join the 2 data. It will join 2 into 1 single thing. Now, I will just connect it. So, when I connect to the merge join this one, it will ask whether it is a left or right. Just give input 1. Okay. See you can give the input only 2 inputs, 1 and 2 input, that's it. So, now I have given the input. When I click this, what is showing? The input merge input and the input merge I have sort key positions assigned to that column. So, whenever you want to merge the data, basically that thing what you are going to do is that you need to sort the data from the destination. Whatever the data you are going to merge, you are going to sort them. So, in order to sort them, just drag and drop the sort one, connect it to this one. So, in the sort you need to sort by the order, you need to order by that one. So, I need to order by SID. Okay. Click OK. Next the same thing, use the sort one, connect the sort one here, connect it to this one. Now, click on this. Now, same sorted with the SID. Okay. It is nothing but order by, sort nothing but order by. Now, I will just connect this one to the left one. You can see only 2 inputs, left input. Okay. Now, I will connect to the right input. Done. Now, when I click here, automatically the sort key will be sorted. See, you can see sort key 1, sort key 1. So, this is a merge input and merge output. This is the S name and S name. You can see this is the output column. So, I can rename this output column to SID. Okay. Okay, done. So, now what I am going to do? I am just going to take this one, go here. I need to load into destination, right? Go to the OLEDB destination, drag and connect and drop to the OLEDB destination, click on this, go to the mappings. Now, the table name is nothing but the school all, right? Just select the student all, so student all, right? Click on this, so it will be mapped. Okay. If I run this, whatever the data you got from the 2 sources, it will be merged and it will be loaded. See, execute package. Now, you see the total number of records is 2 and here is 2. When it goes to the merge, see 4 records. Okay, that is a merge. So, the difference you can see it here. In the merge, you can only get input from 2 and the data should always be sorted. Okay. Sometimes let us assume that it is a school Hyderabad, right? Student underscore Hyderabad. I may write the SQL command like this. Select star from school Hyderabad. When I preview, I will get the data. Oh, school Hyderabad. So, what is the table name? No, student Hyderabad. Sorry, student Hyderabad. Student Hyderabad. When I click, I will get the data, right? Let us say I did order by SID. I did order by SID. It means that whatever the data I get, it will be in the sorted order. Then, if the data is in the sorted order, then why I need the sort one, right? When the data is already sorted, why again I need to sort the data? Sort means or you are doing order by. If the data is already ordered in the source, because I am doing order by, then why you need in the data should be ordered here? You should not need them, right? So, just I will delete them because I already sorted them. So, what I will do, I will just connect it, but still it is showing because you have sorted the data, but system should understand the data is sorted, because the merge join will not understand, right, with the data is sorted or not. So, for that purpose what you need to do, just right click on this, go to the advanced editor, show advanced editor. In the input and output columns, click the input and output columns, click on the source output, then click on the output columns. In the output column, click on the SID. Here the sort key position should be 1. If you have multiple columns ordered by SID, SNAME something, then you should write that same order way, sort key position as 1. Now the data is sorted. So you are sorting that here, you are saying that this column is sorted and you are giving that as 1. After that, click on the OLEDB source output at the top, and here you need to say that the data is sorted one here. True. Okay. When you do this, automatically this error will be gone. The same thing you can do for this Vijayawada also. I will just copy this query, Control C. Now see for the Vijayawada. Click on this. So instead of the table, I will just write SQL command, Control V. So it is instead of Hyderabad, just I write VJD. Preview, done. It is been done. Okay. But you need to sort them. So if I give connection, it will show an error because the data is not sorted. So right click on this, go to advanced editor. When you go to advanced editor, you get multiple tabs. Click on the input and output properties. On this one, go to the OLEDB source output, click on this. Click on the output columns, click on the SID because we are sorting by SID, right? So you need to give the sort key position as 1. Next, click on the OLEDB source output and make that you are giving on which column you are sorting, you need to say that, and apart from that, you need to say that the output data is sorted. True. True, that's it. Okay. Automatically that will be removed. This is the other way to do. Okay. Now if I run this table again, you can see now it will run. You will get the record because that data is already there in the table, so it will be duplicated data. That's it. 4 records. Okay. So 2 to 4. So you will be having like 8 records. This is the one thing. Now the disadvantage with the merge is that always you can merge only the sorted data. Let's say I am getting some bulk records, some millions of records, and if I want to combine the two data from two different sources, there are millions. If I sort them, it may take more time. And here merge join, and here I am having Hyderabad and Vijayawada, right? Let's say I want to join the this Chennai also. OLEDB source. I will drag and drop it here. I will name it as Chennai, CHE. Chennai. I'll just click on this. So this is a test. Okay. Now you can see it here. It's a student Chennai, right? STUDENT student Chennai. Just click it. I can see the data. You can see it here. Done. Okay. Close. Now if I also want to merge the data, can I merge it? No, because you can merge only 2 inputs in the merge join. You can't merge more than 2 in the merge. You can merge only 2. So if I want to merge more records, so what I need to do is that I'll just so see up to here. Okay, I'll just copy this one, Control C. I'll rename it as merge, Control V. I'll rename this as union all. That's it. Okay, click on this union all. Now, so in the union, I'll just remove the merge. So whenever you want to merge the data from more than 2 sources, then you will use one transformation called union all. Just drag and drop it here. And when I connect it here, I'll connect it here. I'll also connect it here. I'll also connect it here. Done. Now I can connect union all. You can connect as many sources. Just so when I click on the union all, now you see I'll get the data from the same source. See, input 1, input 2, and input 3. So what are the columns is there? So you will be getting sometimes the column names will not match. So you need to match manually. Give the column names. Okay. So just I'll connect it this one to this. Then that's it. Done. How easy it, right? The same way merge, but union all. Okay. So when I run, you will get 2 records. So the 2 records will be merged, and it will become 6 records. So I'll just disable this one. I'll just disable this one. Click on this. Now I'll execute this one. See, the data will be shown as 6 records now. 6 records, right? Okay. So 2 to 2. Now the total final is 6 records. You can see beside the line, you can see total number of records. Done. Now we will see one more thing between them. Let's say, actually it's a student table, right? We have inserted multiple data into a single table, so you might be having many duplicate records. Let's say I want to do one thing. So into the student table, I'll insert some duplicate records 101 AA. So 101A is already there in the student Hyderabad, right? So I am inserting the same record in student Vijayawada also. Done. Okay. Okay. So now let's see in Hyderabad you are having two records, ID and B, 101 10A, 101 102, right? In Vijayawada you see. In Vijayawada also you are having 101 again, repeated, same ID and same name is repeated in the Vijayawada also. In Chennai you can see different thing. Chennai it is none of the thing is repeated, but 101 is repeated in the this one. In Hyderabad you can see 101A, and in Vijayawada also you can see 101A now. Okay, in Vijayawada also you can see 101A. I just go to the connection manager, preview the data, you can see 101A. That's it. Now just run one by one. So I'll run this. This is a union all, right? Oh sorry. Before running this, I'll just stop this one. Done. I'll just create data viewer and see how the data is looking. Are we duplicated the data or still we'll be getting the not duplicated data? So I'll just run this. So we will be getting like 222, 232. So totally 7 records. See, even though 101 is duplicated, you can see 101 2 times here. See, okay, that's what you can do in the union all. Let's see with the merge also now. Come here, open the merge. So I'll just remove the Chennai. So in the Vijayawada you will be having 3 records. 101 is repeated, and the same thing you will be having here in the Hyderabad also, right? See, okay. So now I'll just disable this one. Disable means that one will not run. When you execute the package, disable one will not run. Enable, click on this, add a data viewer on this one, data viewer. Now I'll just execute this. See now. So how many records? 2 plus 3, 5 records, right? See, still in the merge also you will get the same thing, but there the data is not in a sorted way. See, when I see the unional output, you can see that 101 102 is not in a same order by, right? But here you can see that records are in a order by way. But both union and unional, the difference between union and merge is that, sorry, unional, you will not have any union here. The difference between merge and unional means merge you can the input you can have only 2 inputs, only 2 sources. Make a note of this all. Okay, in the unional you will be having many inputs, more than 2. So I'll just write new. So this is the thing, difference between unional and merge. So I'll write this as a unional and this as a merge. Unional, more than 2 inputs. Merge, only 2 inputs. And for the unional, the data, no sorting is required. In the merge, definitely the data sorting is required. Okay, and one more the thing is that in the unional, the output data is not in a sorted form. Output is not sorted, but in the merge join the output is sorted. Okay, these are the major difference between unional and merge. That's it. So we are good with the unional and merge. And one more thing, the basic thing I forgot to say, whenever you want to merge the 2 types of data, right? So always whatever the columns you want to merge, let's say I am having the column name SID and SName, right? SID and SName. The same columns I am having here also, SID and SName. Okay. So if you have the same columns, by default unional will take the same column. See, input 1 SID SName, input 2 SID SName, and input 3 is SID SName. It will take the same columns by default. But let's say I have renamed the column as here. So I'll just remove the unional. Okay. Same with the merge also, this one. I'll drag and drop the new unional. Here when I click on this, I'll change the column. I can rename the column here. I'll name the SName or student name. I'll just write ST name, this one. So this is from the Vijayawada. In Vijayawada, instead of SName, I am renaming the output as ST name. Okay. Now connect it to this. Now connect the input 1, connect the input 2, connect the input 3. So by default, as we have seen in the unional, by default whatever the input we are given first, it will consider the same column names for all and it will also have the same data type for all. See, input 1 you can see the sname, input 2 the sname it is of different type as st name, so that's why it is not mapped. So you need to manually map that in that scenario. Don't think that it will map automatically. If the names are not there, not same, it will not be mapped. And even one more thing, is if the first input sname as of varchar, the same it should be with the other types also. Sname in the input 3 and sname in the input 2 means nothing. Input 1 and input 3 is nothing but input 1 is Hyderabad, input 2 is a Vijayawada, input 3 is Chennai. So in the input 1 in the Hyderabad, if it is of DTSTR20, the same type should be in the Vijayawada also, the same data type should be in the Chennai also. If the data types are not matched, then you can't union all. Okay, this is one more condition you need to remember. That's it. So we are good with the union all and merge. So I can just connect it that one. Now it will be good. So these are the output columns. So you can see output column. You can change the output column also if you want. Okay, just play around with that, and you will be learning a lot of things with the union all and merge. Let's say, okay, we'll go with only one table. Okay, we got one table with the student Hyderabad. Let's or else we can go with the one table. Okay, I'll just go with the student all. I'll refresh that one. So if you want to join left join, right join, and if you want to join full outer join, okay, whatever you want. If you want to do inner join, that all things we can do by using the merge join. There is one command called merge. There is one transformation called merge join. By using that, you can do that. So this is student all. Just highlight it. I want to delete the duplicate records. In 102, I'll just delete this record. Delete this one. Yes. Okay, so from here 102, yeah, from here I'll delete all the records. Let's see whether we can delete all the records or not. Right click, delete it. Yes. Okay. Oh, or else we can create a new record. That will be okay. Okay, we can create a new table. Control A, delete. So I'll create a new table, create table, and I'll name the table name as st student, and I'll have the stid, student id as integer. I'll have the st name as varchar. And now one more thing, I'll have one more table called create table. It is a table called st underscore class stid, sorry, class id. I'll write class id integer. Next I'll write stid. Instead of class id, I will write student address. So I will have the student id and address id. That will be okay. Some address. Okay. These are two tables I will be creating now. So I will insert some records. Select. So insert into. I'll just write st student. So I'll just give student id 101 comma some a 102 comma b. Just two records is enough. Okay. In the student class, insert into. So a student address. I'll have it here 101 and address is some AAA. So I'll have 103. Address I'll give it as BBB. Okay. So yeah, I'll give CCC. Now see it here. Okay, just you can see the data. I'll write select star from student. Student. Yeah. So here you can see in the student table I am having student ID 10 and 102, but in the address table I am not having address for 102, just I am having the address for student ID 102. Sorry, 103. I don't have any student ID details in 103. So like you can see, student table has the IDs 10 and 102, student address table has the IDs 10 and 103. So 101 is common in both the tables, 102 is there only in the student table, 103 is there in only in the address table, right? So now we can, if you want to get the similar records, we can use the inner join. If you want to get the left outer join, we can do it in two scenarios, right? We can do the left outer join. I'll just write select inner star from. Okay, just I'll write star from table name is st student. Well, I'll explain this way, then it will be good there. So everyone know about the left outer join, right outer join and full outer join, right? Inner join, Durga, Dhanlakshmi, Monica, Shilpa and Nikit.
Yes, Bhaskar.
Durga?
Yes, Bhaskar. Yeah, yes, Bhaskar.
Okay. Monica?
Yes, Bhaskar.
Shilpa? Shilpa? Hello Shilpa. I can't hear you. Hello?
Yes, Bhaskar, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. So if you want to do any joins on the tables, then you can use the merge join. So I'll just go to the data flow task. I'll take two sources. What are the two sources? So go to the source, OLEDB source. I want, like you are doing joins, right? Just join. You are doing just join, that's it. So in the first thing, I'll connect to the student table, st underscore student. I'll connect it to the st. So let's say I want the output this way. So select star. I'll write star later on. From table name is st student. Inner join. I'll write it as st address, right? I'll write it on. What is the condition? S dot stid equal to a dot stid. Okay. So here at the top I'll call all the columns s dot id comma s dot name, s dot stid, s dot st name comma a dot stid, a dot st address. So when I do the inner join, I'll be getting only the common records which are there in both the tables, right? You can see. When I do the left outer join, instead of inner join, if I do left outer join, left join, both are same, right? I can write left outer join, I can write left join, both are same. When I do this, I'll get all the records from the first table, that is in the student table. If the record is not there in the right table, then I'll get null. See, because 102 is not there in the address table, so it is showing that columns as null. Left outer join. If I use a right outer join, what happens? I'll be getting all the records from the left table, means left table means, sorry, I'll be getting all the records from the right table. I use a right join, right? So st address is the right table, so I'll be getting all the records from the right table, 10 and 103. If that and the records which are not there in the left table, there I'll be getting as null, because 103 is not there in the left table, right? So you can see it as null. That is for the right join. When I use a full out or full join, okay, when I use a full join, so what happens, it will show all the records in left table and right table. See, it will show the record in left table 10 and 102, it will show the records in the right table 10 and 103. But since the record is not there in left table, it will show as null. It is a full join is nothing but the combination of left and right, right? But in the SSIS, so we'll go step by step. The same thing we are going to use with SSIS one. So just go here. Say, please mute your microphones. I can hear some disturbance. So it is a ST student table. I'll just click OK. It is a okay. Oh, here okay. Sorry, what is the table I have given here? It is a student. So here I'll give ST address. Instead of student, I'll give ST address. So it is a ST address table. Done. So see the columns, done. I'll rename it to address one. I'll rename it to student. Done. So now if you want to do the join, just you can do by using the merge join. Drag and drop this merge join. So now which table you want to use as a right and left table, and which table you want to use as the right, now depends. See, when I connect this, now it will ask to use the input left or right. See, I need to use as a left table. Done. So automatically this will be going into the right table. Done. So when I click on this, basically merge join also, the thing is that you need to sort the data. For merge join and anything you do, the thing you need to do is that you need to always sort the data. So here I don't have much time to just write the query, just I'll drag and drop the sort one. Whenever you use merge or merge join, the both things, the data should be sorted. That is a remember that one. Okay, I'll just delete this sort one. So I'll connect it here. So because I just want to start on student, I will be joining on student ID, right? So I'll just sort that one only. If you want to join an SNAME also, currently I am not doing, but if you want to join multiple columns, just select that and give the sort key as 2, sort order, that's it. SID. Okay. So the same thing here also, I'll be joining on the SID only. I'll sort this. Done. Ascending order, done. So just I'll use a merge join, drag and drop it here. Now I'll connect this as a left input, right, like left table, and this is as a right table. That's it. So when I click now, it will be connected, and see, after joining we are getting the column names. What are the column names we need, we will be getting, right? Same way now you need to assign which columns names you want. I need SID, I need SNAME. Let's say I'll take S address. So SID and SNAME I am getting from student table. SID and S address I am getting from the address table, right? So that's it. So I'll write okay, this is the left, I am getting this 2 from the student table, and at the S address I am getting from the address table. See, I am not taking SID from address table, just I am taking only address. Okay. Okay. Now what I am going to do, just I am going to take OLEDB source, just connect it to the OLEDB source. Oh sorry, I need the destination, not source. OLEDB destination, click on this, go to the OLEDB destination, drag and drop it here. Now connect it to the destination. That's it. Click on this. Now you can see the bottom stretch, drag and drop. Actually I don't have any table, right? I'll click new table and I'll name the table name as some address or ST student address, ST student address. I'll name like that. Okay, just click OK. Automatically the table will be created. See the mapping, by default it will be mapped. Okay, done. Now I'll just you can observe now here I'm doing enable data viewer, and apart from this I'll disable. Okay, this one is disabled, this one is disabled. So it is a merge join, right? Done. Now I'll right click and execute this, or else you can execute in 2 ways. When you execute this one, all package will execute. If you want to only execute this particular task, just right click and do execute task. That's it. Now see I am getting SID and address because I am doing inner join. I'll show you that now what I am doing now. Okay, I'll show you what I am doing now. Just I'll click on this. Okay, see what I am doing by default, I am getting 2 records, but in the merge join, when I open and see the merge join, you can see the join type is inner join, means I will be getting only the common records. See now, I will just write here, whatever I do here, you will get that records only. So I will not take a student table, just I will take address from the address table. Now see, when I join this, what I will be getting, see only 101 AAA, right? The same output you will be getting here also. See it here. Actually, where is that output? It went off. So I'll just stop it and I'll reload now. So when I start this, now you can see that one. See. Okay, you can see the data viewer output. Okay, that is the thing. Now if I go it and again stop it, actually you are not seeing clearly, right? So I can show it now. When I execute this, I'll get the, see, this is the output that I got here by the merge join. See, this is the output. So what is the output I got here when I run this? See, the same output for the inner join, right? The same output you got it here. Now we'll do for the left outer join. So before going to the output, I am just doing in the data viewer. That's it. Click on this. Instead of inner join, I'll just go to the left outer join and click on this. We'll run this, and after that we'll run ours also. So when you do the left outer join, what are the things you got? 1012 AB, AA and null. The same thing we'll be getting here. When I execute this, whatever the output you got from, see, 101 AAA, 102 B null. The same thing you will be getting here, see, 102 B null. This is for the left outer join. Okay, that one I have changed in the merge join, right? That is for the left outer join. Now let's see for the other. Let's see for the full, because we will not have anything in the right outer join, only inner join, left join and full outer join. Full outer join, click OK. Now I will execute this. Now in the full outer join, you can see you will get all the records. See, you got 101, 102, and because I took 10, I didn't took 103, right? So you can see CCC. Just we run the same thing and we'll see, we'll match that one. Instead of left outer join, I'll be using just full outer join, full join, and just see that full outer join, full join, both are same. See, 1012 AB, A null and CCC. The same output you can see it here. See, 102. I'll just see it. Minimize this. The same output you can see it here, right? In the data viewer, and this is 101, 102 null, AB null, AAA null, CCC. The same thing you can see. That is a full outer join. But what about the right outer join? If I want to use this as a right outer join, then delete it. Drag and drop the merge join here now. Merge join. Now what you are going to do? You are going to make this table as a left table, and you are going to make this table as a right table. That's it. When you click this, so you will be taking SID and ST from the left table, right table, and this is from right table, and here you will use a left outer join. So it is nothing but you are just moving the tables left and right. So automatically it is nothing but you can call it as a right join. So in order you will not have the right join, but when you switch the tables from right to left and use a left join, then it will become the right join, right? Same thing. Now just I will go here. Instead of this, I will just use the right join here. So see now, if I use a right join, I will be getting all the records. 101 AAA, null, CCCC. That's it. Now see, now the same thing here also. When I execute the package, because I have given the done, see, same thing. See, 101 AAA, null, CCC. Same thing got here. So everyone is clear with this merge joins? Hello?
Got for 103, right?
Sorry?
We never got the output for the record 103.
We got it, right? See a ST address. If you take the ID from that, you can see that 103.
Got it.
We are just taking from the address table, we are just taking only the name, right, in the calling. So you can see it here. When I close this, in the merge join, I am just taking only address from this table. If I take STID, then I will get 103 also. The same way this way also. Just from the address table, I am taking just only ST address, right? If I take A dot stid, then I'll get 103 also. See now. See. Okay. Shilpa.
Yeah, Bhaskar, understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is with the merge join.